We made it to the fair. We just got here a little bit ago. We got all signed up. She slept in the truck all the way here. She said, "Are we here already?" Look, we got our own little badges. Sweet. We snuck in the back door. We got all set up. The lady who helped us out, Miss Nancy, she gave us the media badges, and we're now trying to find a place to do our live show. We got here in time to get set up for a live show, and I was hoping to stay on schedule 9 a.m. every Saturday. So we're looking for a place now to use as a backdrop. When we left the house this morning, it was 52 degrees. We drove up here and it's 39 degrees.
It was 80 yesterday.
It was 80 yesterday. Well, the further I drove, the colder it got. We made it over to the main dome. Not a lot going on here yet. Not very many people. All the booths are getting set up. We're gonna find a place for that live show, and then we'll get back to this show. I imagine later today this place is gonna be hopping with thousands of people. Right now it's very still and quiet. Just a few vendors setting up on the edges. Oh, hey, Ronald. Hey, Mr. Ronald.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
Excellent. I'm excellent.
Good.
You got your driver with you?
Yeah, she'll be a driver soon. She's...
Oh,
yeah.
she's not yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
16 in May.
Oh, you can ride horses, but you can't drive.
That's right.
I'm by a jeweler that I met at the Fort Worth Stock Show Rodeo about 30 years ago. He does not do any gold anymore. He does any silver because gold is that so expensive.
We just had so much fun in the live show. Adeline sat over and crocheted while Ronald and I got to hang out in the live show. And now we're going to just walk around and see what's going on. I know I've said that several times, but there's just so much to do, and I don't even know where to start, except maybe right down here on the floor. Right there.
They'll get a little starter culture to take home. That's what's amazing. So they're going to learn how to recycle tomorrow. Here's a bucket. You can just keep a bucket like this on your patio or in your garage. It doesn't smell. It's sweet, actually. The mycelium smells sweet. And look at that. Those oyster mushrooms are coming out of that egg carton in 7 days. 7 days from something you probably would have thrown away.
In Del City, Texas. This is a non-GMO alfalfa that is chopped and fermented, and it's for all classes of livestock. Goats, sheep, chickens, cows, horses. If it eats vegetation, it can have Chaff. And it is chopped and moist, so it's really easy for young animals to eat or older animals with dental issues. And it comes in these 50-pound bags. This is a fake bag. It's not really 50 pounds. I'm not that strong. When it's sealed up in the bag, it lasts for about 16 months with no loss of nutrients, unlike dry hay that will degrade and lose nutrients over time. Once you open the bag, it's a fermented live product. It has live probiotics and yeast in it. It's kind of like, are you familiar with kombucha? It's very similar to like kombucha and alfalfa had a baby. So once you open it, you need to use it within 7 to 10 days. That way it doesn't spoil, because it is perishable once oxygen is introduced into the bag. But these bags, if you don't open them, they last in all kind of weather conditions. Snow, rain, dust, dirt, doesn't matter, it stays good. So you don't have to use up your barn space to store it. So
We
I raise dairy goats, so I use it.
You were mentioning that you do dairy goats.
I do.
How long have they been on this food?
I have been feeding Chaff hay alfalfa since 2011. I got with the company when West Texas was in a big drought. I'm from Noodle, Texas, which is kind of west by Abilene, and we got in a drought and I had hay shortage issues. I tried this on a whim just because I was kind of desperate. My butter fat went up in my milk, my production went up. The older does that were, because I keep all my girls till they retire, so they're 12, 15 years old, losing teeth, they were doing better on this. So when the drought ended, I just stuck with it. So
well, hey, if it's working, right?
Yeah, and I was a customer before I was working for Chaff hay. I'm a vet tech is what I do for a living, but I do this on the side just to kind of promote it and let people see it. And there's not a lot of non-GMO options for people for their livestock, and a lot of people that's very important to them. So this is an option for people who don't want GMOs for their livestock.
Right. Well, that's a good testimony.
Yes.
Do you know anyone who uses it for horses?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Hold on a second, my arm's getting tired.
Oh no, you're fine.
Okay.
But no, we have a lot of horse people who use it. It's a low sugar forage because of the fermentation process breaks down the sugars.
Right.
So people with horses that have insulin resistance issues, they can eat this without having insulin spikes. And elderly horses that have dental issues, they can eat it because they need that roughage for their hind gut. So it's really great for horses as well.
Yep, that's the exact same thing.
Switching. So there's no issue that you know of as far as horses. Like some people will say they can't eat alfalfa straight. So this is not the same as eating just plain alfalfa.
No, it's not. This is already broken down and basically pre-digested. So we have a lot of people who will use this as their total hay replacement. So it's a very versatile product, and there's no one right way to feed your animals. You talk to 10 different animal producers, ask them what they feed, you're going to get 20 different answers. Some people use it as total hay replacement, some use it as a probiotic supplement, some use it only during show season, some use it for travel stress when they're traveling to shows. It's very diverse. There's so many options you can do with this. So there's not a right way to do it.
Nice. So this is our free sample?
Absolutely.
We're going to take it home and try it on the horses. Here's the horse lady. How do you feel about that?
It's good stuff.
Good stuff, as far as you know.
Yeah.
But we're going to try it because we believe the spiel, right?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes. I appreciate your time.
Awesome. And are you on Facebook?
I am.
How do I find you on Facebook?
Facebook.com/DaddyCurbsFarm.
Daddy Curbs Farm, and I'm on Facebook as well, not with just Chaff hay, but with Noodleville Farm. I have Noodleville dairy goats. I teach people how to draw blood at home for disease testing, how to do their own hoof trimming, how to do their own disbudding, just basically how to do it all on your own so you're not having to call a vet for every little thing. So,
That's on Facebook, not YouTube?
Facebook, I have some YouTube videos on there, but it's Noodleville Farm, because I'm from Noodle, Texas.
Can you hold this? Okay, so I'm going to give you a sticker. My followers kind of get, did we lose? Is it still going?
Yeah.
So there's my YouTube channel.
Okay, awesome.
At the top of the channel, you can see also the Daddy Curbs Farm Facebook page.
Yes, awesome. I'm not nearly as cool as you. I don't have swag, but you can find me Noodleville Farm. There's only one, because who's going to name their farm after noodles? Noodleville. I mean, it's a little weird.
Well, somebody was using their noodle. So when I got here, hey, did you already pay? One of the goals of this show was to come in and talk to people that I've met before and to meet new people. I want to have real relationships, and recently I met some people at the Good of the Land Fest, Mr. John and Miss Terry, and they're here. Hey guys.
Howdy.
This is the whole family, John and Terry, and kids, not the whole family, missing one, right?
Yeah, one's at home.
So I wanted to give them an opportunity to share who they are and a little bit of their story.
Do you need us to come in tighter?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey! How are y'all doing, everybody? We're so glad to meet Blake here. We met him at Good Old Land Fest, and we just totally fell in love with him and his family and love watching their journey on YouTube. We are a table full of woods, table full in the woods across all social media. We're a family of 7 who left the city and live on 9 acres of raw land and 200 square feet and, doing the homesteading thing.
It's a lot of fun.
So what is your primary homesteading activity that you like to do with the kids?
Chickens.
Chickens, nice.
Chickens.
And that baby goat, right?
Yes, the baby goat.
We just got.
And you. Sorry, I was holding the camera too
That was
high.
her goat, yeah. That's why she's all about the baby goat.
So the baby goat is yours? What is the goat's name?
Socks. He has 3 socks.
Socks, because he has little white boots or socks on his feet?
We don't just want to do chickens though. Goats was one of our goals, but I have aspirations to not just have a garden, but we want to have quail, we want to have turkeys, we want to have geese, we want to have guinea ducks. We love ducks, and we love duck eggs, but
They are
yeah,
tasty.
yes, they are, and we want to do a lot of stuff. We just got to get it settled, and I got to build everything, so
Nice.
we need to get back to work.
Homesteading is a lot of work. It is so fun to bump into you guys here
Yes,
and
it
see
is.
you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me before the video and in the video. Another cool person I met here at the show is Nicholas with the School of Permaculture. Nicholas, thanks for hanging out with me for a few minutes. It's been a really cool morning. It's been fun getting to know Nicholas, and I would like for you to hear his story as well. Can you share that?
Sure will. First and foremost, man, it's like cool to meet you. So like, yeah, awesome. I'm Nicholas Bertner. I'm with the School of Permaculture. We basically have a school in North Texas that teaches permaculture. And you know, it's always hard to talk about yourself, but basically I took a training from Bill Mollison and was on Jeff Lawton's farm for a while and came back, and we started the School of Permaculture. It wasn't called the School of Permaculture at the beginning, and then our main 3 functions are education, consultation, and then aid work. So like, we have amazing like graduates who come, like these guys, like Corinna and Terry, and then my wife, and then my little baby girl who just loves to hang out and do all the fun stuff with the people. And we come out here to basically just let people know about the amazingness of permaculture, and obviously Blake, as we talked about, let them know how through creation Jesus is amazing. So that's what we do, man. Yeah.
Nicholas, I look forward to learning more about who you are and what you do. Now, I've heard of you, I've seen your stuff online, but I just haven't reached out. So now that we've met, I want to do a little more collaboration, maybe visit your farm. And I'd like to invite you to my farm sometime if you'd like to come down. No pressure, we're on camera.
Yeah, hold on, no pressure there at all. So here's the deal, like, I want to go, but we cannot go unless we play air guitar together.
Yes.
So,
I'm pretty
like,
good.
is he good at air guitar?
He's a little rusty.
A little maybe air bass. All right, let's just do this right now. The stance. Boom, boom. We got to get the headband in too. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Nicholas, do some windmilling.
Windmilling. Okay, hold on.
Oh, the hair.
Oh my goodness, am I just flipping around?
I don't have it.
All right, this is absolute ridiculousness here, so you're amazing for even doing this.
Nicholas from the School of Permaculture.
And they came back with 36, and I said, I bought $36,000, $4,000 for 98. And it was,
I wanted John and Terry from A Table Full in the Woods to meet Nicholas from School of Permaculture, and the conversation is just taking off. They're having a good time. I'm glad I got to bring them over here. Now I'm going to join the conversation. The growth that I've experienced as a man, as a dad, as a farmer, has been led on by people like you that have shown interest.
Well, having known, us having a Down's daughter.
Right. What's your name?
We have a little party going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people and 4 kids all hanging out in a circle. This is what it's all about here, is making relationships and just chatting and hanging out with people. What a good time.
We have 9 kids, so for us, big family, we found another way. So,
Nicholas, your daughter?
It's my daughter.
Okay, I think your wife was pregnant when we were there because she was laying down. She wouldn't come out. We never got to meet her.
Yeah, well, man, hey, man.
I know this video has been a little bit maybe disjointed and not the best flowing video ever, but I'll tell you what, this has been a wonderful morning for me, hanging out, chatting with people, getting to know people, building real relationships. One of my goals before I came to this event was to get to know people and build real relationships instead of just passing, you know, hey, I'm a YouTuber kind of relationships. I want more, and this morning, boy, have I gotten more. This is, you know, my daughter, she's just kind of hanging out in the background, and I feel a little bad that she's been hanging out waiting for me, but she's such a gracious person that she keeps smiling. Thank you, sweetheart. Right now we're outside, it's cold.
42 degrees.
One of our new friends, I mean, we met a while back, but friends and followers loaned her this really cool scarf so she could stay warm while we walk to the truck and grab some food. And speaking of food, they actually have a big selection of food trucks out here today. The last couple years, I know that food has been a bit of an issue here at the event, but I don't think it's that big of an issue today because they have choices. I'll run by and show you what's here, and then we're heading to the truck and eating what we brought. Hey, thank you so much for joining me here in this video. It was fun to be at the Mother Earth News Fair and fun to produce this video. I hope you got something out of it. Here on the Daddy Kirk Farm, I believe everyone has a story and every story counts. I love sharing these stories with you. Thank you so much for being a part of my story today and letting me be a part of yours. Look forward to at least one more video of Mother Earth News Fair coming up real soon. I'll talk to you soon.